Okay, you guys, today's the day. A lot of you guys have been requesting for me to do the US room, so today it's going to happen. A lot of you know that I collect modern firearms. The wife has been collecting for 30 years, so she wrote me down cue cards I'm going to be reading off of. So please bear with me. I want to do everything right for her and for the guns.
Man, this collection's so beautiful. Why do you think it means so much to your wife?
Good question. Because it was something that she did with her late husband. He was passionate in it. She got involved in it, interested in it. That's why she just kept it going after he passed, and it hasn't stopped since. The first wall is the Revolutionary War period. Now, the very top gun is a British Brown Bess, which is a flintlock musket. And it comes actually in 69 caliber with the bayonet and the cartridge pouch, which is rare. The next ones down are the pistols. Now, the first one to the left is a model 1816 US Mark flintlock pistol manufactured by S. North. The one in the middle is an English flintlock pistol manufactured by Tower in 1786 with a circa crown proof over the English proof. And the next one after that is a model 1836 US flintlock pistol manufactured by R. Johnson. Okay guys, this one's cool. This is a model 1801. It's the first contracted musket for the military. The US flintlock musket marks the Springfield manufactured by H. Osborne with the bayonet. Now below this one, for the JB, it's a model 1816 US flintlock musket manufactured by L. Pomeroy, personalized with the JB with the bayonet. Now we're getting the percussion caps. Model 1842 US percussion musket manufactured by Harper's Ferry. The one below that, another percussion, model 1857 US percussion musket manufactured by Remington. And really cool sword. The next is the pistol is a model 1842 US percussion pistol manufactured by H. Austin. Now this is kind of cool. It is a white buff belt hanger foot artillery sword dated 1843. That's wicked. I mean, that is just insane. It says 1843 US right below it.
Man, how much do you think all of these guns are worth now?
I asked that question before, and she told me 20 years ago it was around $100,000. $250 now would be my best guess. Next is the Civil War era firearms, and the first one is on top. It's pretty cool. It's called a Green Breech loading rifle manufactured by A.H. Waters Armory. It's one of the first bolt action rifles. The second one is a Colt model 1861 US contract rifle musket with the bayonet. Below it is the Remington model 1863 US percussion Sowave rifle with bayonet and brass patch box, which is all this. The next one is the Sharp's new model 1863 saddle ring carbine. Below that is the US model 1843 Hall North breech loading percussion carbine. Next is the Palmer bolt action US carbine manufactured by E.G. Larson. This one I've heard of. Burnside saddle ring carbine manufactured by Burnside Rifle. Next is the Peabody saddle ring carbine. This is the saddle ring so they can attach it and be with the horse. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the revolvers. The first one is a Star Arms Company single action 1863 Army revolver. Below that, a Star Arms Company double action 1858 Army revolver. Next, Colt model 1851 US Navy revolver. And the last one is a Remington new model Army revolver. Then back to the rifles. The one on top is a Star percussion carbine. Below that is a Gwynn and Campbell Union carbine. Below that, Smith saddle ring carbine. Next, Spencer Civil War model saddle ring carbine. And at the very bottom is a Maynard saddle ring carbine. And most of those saddle rings will go on these belts. And before we move on to the next wall, let's check out the sponsor. Hey guys, this video is sponsored by Atlas VPN. You guys know I like my guns, so that means security. My house is secure, and I want my internet secure, so what do I use? It's Atlas VPN. Atlas VPN protects me when I'm wearing gifts to my wife. You guys all know I make her mad, so I want to make sure my stuff is secure. And then when I'm at the airport searching for guns, I also want to make sure everything is secure there as well. The cool thing is, one account for all my devices. Right now, Atlas VPN is running a huge discount. It means you get a 3-year subscription for $1.99 a month, plus 3 months for free with a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's money in your couch. Time is running out, so get your deal by clicking on the link of the video description below.
Where do you even find guns like this to buy?
We do go to a show that comes around. It's called the Collector's Show. They have all the antiques, the high-end flintlocks, you name it, anything from that period. Some of them Gatling guns, you name it. A lot of World War II and World War I collectors all get together, sell their stuff before it's open to the public, so the collectors can buy between themselves. Then they open the doors for the public, basically for the public to get whatever they want after the collectors already picked all the good stuff out. Next, we're going to start with the breech-loading firearms from the 1870s. The one on the very top is a model 1871 rolling block U.S. Army rifle manufactured by Springfield, named for its loading breech block action. Next is the pistol, which I wouldn't want to shoot. Model 1871 rolling block U.S. Army pistol manufactured by Remington, 50 caliber. And the rifle next to the pistol, model 1884 trapdoor U.S. rifle manufactured by Springfield, named for its high arced breech block action. Next is the model 1871 trapdoor U.S. carbine manufactured by Springfield. Next is unique. Craig Bolt's actions were the first smokeless repeating rifles adopted by the U.S. government. The model 1899 Craig U.S. rifle manufactured by Springfield. This one is the model 1898 Craig U.S. carbine manufactured by Springfield. Now we're going to get into the pistols. So here is the Colt model 1860 U.S. Army revolver. The one after that is the Colt single action U.S. Army revolver Type 1 artillery model. The third is a Colt single-action U.S. Army revolver with inspector's initials HN. Next pistol is a Colt new U.S. Army model 1894 with holster, belt, and buckle, which is here. This pistol is a Smith & Wesson Schofield single-action revolver mainly used by the cavalry. And one of my favorite, Winchester model 1897 U.S. slide shotgun, 12-gauge shotgun with bayonet. This gun I know they used to slam fire as they're running down the trench in World War I. Next rifle is a Winchester model 1917 U.S. bolt-action magazine rifle with a bayonet.
We know you're a modern firearm guy, but out of everything in here, what kind of stuff do you like the most?
Ooh, probably the trapdoors. The shotgun's one of my favorites just because. I've never shot one of those. If I shot it, she would kill me. That brings up a good point. None of these guns will never shoot. I will never shoot them. She will never shoot them, because it just kills the value, and they're all matching number. If it's not a matching number, we'll shoot them. But since these are all matching number, none of these guns will be shot. Sorry, guys. Now for the World War I pistols. On the very top in the middle, Colt model 1917 new service U.S. Army double action revolver. The one to the left is a Springfield model 1911 U.S. Army automatic pistol. The one to the right is a Colt model 1911 U.S. Army automatic pistol, and the one in the middle is also a Colt model 1911 U.S. Army pistol. Then we're going to get into knives. The fighting knives of World War I were pretty unique just due to the fact of the pyramids. This one is a little bit more rare because of the brass knuckles with the extra pyramid, and it's a 3-bladed knife. It's pretty mean. This one is the Liberator World War II. It's a single action 45 caliber smoothbore. I know they dropped it in Europe and in Asia. Next on the World War II pistols is the Ithaca model 1911 A1 US automatic pistol. This one is a US&S Company model 1911 A1 automatic pistol. And below that is a Remington model 1911 US automatic pistol.
So these guns aren't like replicas, right? These are like actual historically used firearms.
Yeah, they are. The only one I wouldn't say is, because it's not full auto, it doesn't have a giggle switch, is probably the M16. But all these other ones, yes. I have shot one similar to this, shoots like a 22, it's carbine, love them. But yes, all of these are the real deal. No ifs, ands, or buts. On the next wall is a mix of World War I, World War II rifles. The very, very top is a Springfield model 1903 U.S. rifle manufactured in 1918 is the stamp on it. Below that is a Remington model 03A3. Below that, H&R Arms Company M1 Grand manufactured in 1952. Next is a Remington model 03A3 U.S. rifle. Then here is a U.S. carbine M1 30 caliber with RIA cartouched on the stock. Next is an International Harvester M1 Grand. Back to the top is a Remington model 1903 U.S. rifle manufactured 1943. Below that, a Springfield U.S. model M1 Grand. Next is a Springfield model 1903 Mark I rifle manufactured 1943. Below that one is a General Motors U.S. M1 carbine. Here is a Springfield U.S. M1 Grand, and below that, which is mainly in Vietnam era, is a Colt AR-15 semi-automatic model SP1 rifle. Obviously, there is a lot of stuff in here that I didn't talk about. We need to go more in depth. So I'd love to have an expert, somebody who knows this stuff probably better than her and better than me at it, and go into it, find out what battles they're in, or what they could have, if the manufacturer. For those of you who've made it to the end of the video, this may not be my only historical room. We'll see. Thanks guys for coming. Hit that subscribe button and comment below. Take care.